Good morning. All right, friends, it's day one of DOPEY training. It is like 5 after 6 right now. It's actually not too bad. It's not too hot and humid in Florida yet, so we're getting out for the first run of DOPEY training. Just 45 minutes, easy peasy. Woo! I'm so excited. Happy DOPEY training season. So excited. If you are also training, I'm sure you're getting out there this week at some point. Proud of you, girl. Woo! All right, so let's get this run going. I'll catch up with you guys after. We're 1 mile in, baby. Whew. All right, we're done. First run of DOPEY training is complete. Wow. Wow. So excited. Hopefully you're getting out there this week. I hope so. I know it's very hot and sweaty. I get it. Ooh. Let's not talk about that. I know it's hot and sweaty. I know that it's maybe not the most fun thing to go do, but think about the bling, think about the accomplishment, think about all of the magic when you get to run through Disney. Wow. So this was a nice little run. I felt so like pumped up at the start because, you know, obviously like first DOPEY run, like super excited, and I think I went out of the gate a little too fast because towards the end I was getting really tired, really tired. Also, we didn't sleep that great last night, and I haven't even had a full cup of coffee yet. I know. Who is she? Anyway, but it was still good. Woo, it is just getting toasty already. So, well, I will check in with you guys on the next run. So proud of you if you got out there this morning or tomorrow morning or the morning after that or the morning after that. Any day that you get out there. So proud. Wow. Whew, I'm so excited for this journey we're gonna go on. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, I will for real catch up with you guys in the next run. Good morning, guys. It is 4 a.m. and I am about to head out for my DOPEY training run number 2. The last 2 days it has been so incredibly hot here in Florida. I think yesterday it was like 94 degrees like the entire day. The day before, the heat index I think was like 110 or 114 or something like that.
So it's been really freaking hot.
It's 79 degrees right now. So I'm about to go out, get my 45-minute run in. Whew. It's just been so hot. So, but I'm so excited. I did my first run of the week on Tuesday. It's now Friday. Clearly I'm not awake yet. Hopefully this run will wake me up. But yeah, so let's get out there, guys. Hopefully you're getting out there too for your other training runs this week. If you are, good luck. If you're running not in the morning, please make sure you're hydrating so that you don't overheat wherever you are. You know, it's summertime, so be safe, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Alrighty, friends. And so I just finished run number 2 of DOPEY training for 2021, and it was great. I got out there at like 4 a.m. today, which is so early and honestly pretty scary because I live in kind of like a wildlife-y area, so I was a little afraid I was gonna get attacked by like a panther or a bear or something. But it has been so flippin' hot in Florida for the last few days. So I knew if I was gonna get my second run in, I was gonna have to do it bright and early. And I mean, you know what? What's better than going on a run, DOPEY training, good music, and you know, running with the sunrise? Nothing. That's what's better. Nothing. So, I figured today we would talk a little bit about heat, because anywhere that you're training right now, I'm sure it is hotter than normal. And honestly, heat with any kind of physical activity can be super dangerous and detrimental to your health. But, you know, we still got to get those training runs in. We're in this together, friends. So, figured we would talk a little bit about what you need to do if it's super hot outside and how you can prevent any damage to your body, your system, your training because of the heat. I do want to just put a disclaimer that I am in no way, shape, or form a running coach or like a dietitian or a doctor or anything like that. I just am talking from personal experience and like research of my own. But hopefully this can help you out a bit, because I have lived in Florida my entire life. One thing I am is a professional Floridian. So let's get right into it. The first thing I want to have you keep in mind is, just like with any bit of running that you do, hydration before your run is key. And I don't just mean 15 minutes before your run. The day before you run, that is crucial, especially when it's been super, super hot outside. So make sure the day before you go out for your run, your training run, you're drinking plenty of water. Now, I can't tell you specifically how much water you need for yourself, because there's no set number for anybody. You know, like I sweat like it's nobody's business. Okay, so I always know that I do need to drink a little bit more water. But maybe you don't need as much as I do. One thing I will say is the best way to tell is to look at your pee. Alright, I know we're getting real close, real early, but you don't want it to be super yellow. That means you're not hydrated enough, and you don't want it to be completely clear, because that means that you're overhydrating. Overhydrating can be just as, you know, dangerous as underhydrating. You want it to be like a nice, pale, kind of straw-colored yellow. That's what we're aiming for. So, to achieve that, like I said, just moderate how much water you're drinking. You know, I know it's really hard for a lot of people to cognizantly drink water. I know for myself, I actually, you know, just like a bro, I carry around a gallon of water every day. And I know I have to tell myself, like, you need to finish this, because for me personally, I feel the best when that's how much water I drink. The other thing to keep in mind is, before you go out on these super hot runs during the summertime, make sure that you're drinking a little bit of water just before you run. And if you're gonna go more than, say, like 30, 40 minutes, I personally would recommend taking some water with you and then hydrating every like 20 or so minutes. So, I mean, it is definitely up to your body. You know, if you're thirsty, drink some water. But that's kind of what I would recommend. That's what I would do. You know, the first few weeks of DOPEY, our longest runs are only about 45 minutes, so maybe not as crucial right now, but if you are going to get into some longer runs where it is super, super hot when you're running, definitely consider the water. As soon as you get back from your run, definitely make sure that you're drinking some cold water to kind of get your body temperature re-regulated. Another great thing to do is to, like I said, carry your little water bottle with you on your runs, you know, just a little handheld. Pro tip right here, if you fill it up halfway the night before your run, and then diagonally kind of put it in your freezer, then it'll freeze half the bottle and you can pour some more water in it to cool it down and keep it cool on your run. Another thing to keep in mind is, if it's super hot, we're sweating a lot, we're losing a lot of electrolytes and a lot of sodium from our system. So, Nuun tablets or Gatorade or even Gatorade blocks are great to kind of replenish those for you. Another good thing is, I know one of my favorite like pre-run breakfasts is oatmeal and some sea salt sprinkled on top. Tasty, and kind of helps keep your sodium regulated in your body. Alright, another thing that you can do if it's super hot outside is bring a cooling towel with you, or you can be running somewhere where you can maybe pop inside. You know, there's one one running path that I like where I actually pass a grocery store. Sometimes I'll just pop in there because y'all know I need to pee every like 30 minutes anyway. But also it really helps me to kind of cool down for a few minutes, get re-regulated, and there's a water fountain if I need a quick sip of water there and I don't have anything with me. Another thing you can do is, ladies, drop an ice cube down your sports bra if you can. You know, if you're running up and down your street a few times to get your miles in, stop back at the house, grab an ice cube, pop it right on in there and keep going. When you're done, same thing. You can drop an ice cube in there, or you can put some ice cubes or an ice pack on the back of your neck, your wrist. Those are all great because it'll help get your body cooled down and re-regulated a little bit quicker. Next thing I want to talk about is clothing. You want something nice and light and airy, something that's going to help you breathe. You know, the summertime is not the time to be wearing long sleeves, long pants, anything that's really going to keep you extra hot. You want to be cool, and you know, you want to make sure that you're not going to overheat and pass out. Also with this is part of your running uniform, as far as I'm concerned, is sunscreen. Sunscreen is so important for you to wear all the time, but especially if you're out on a run in the heat. Now, we know it's hotter because the sun rays are really penetrating down. So if it's hotter and the sun's rays are beating down on you, you're getting a lot more UV than you probably should be. Lather up that sunscreen so you don't get a sunburn, skin cancer down the line. You just want to protect everything. And not only that, but that little layer of sunscreen will actually help kind of keep your body cooled down a little more than you normally would. Another good thing you can do is try to plan your runs for first thing in the morning or in the evening. You definitely don't want to be running right in the middle heat of day. It's going to be way too hot. The chances of you overheating or dehydrating are going to be a lot greater, and it's definitely not as safe for you. This morning, like I said, I went out at 4 a.m., tried to get my run in before it got super hot, and even then it was still about 80-something degrees by the time I finished, and the humidity was already there. But, you know, I got out there, did it early, and I actually got my second fastest 5K time, so you could be having PRs if you're doing your runs first thing in the morning or at night. I know you got this, girl. Now, what if you can't do your run first thing in the morning or in the evening for some reason? What can you do? Don't forget, there's always the option to do your run on a treadmill. You know, even if it's just for the summer months, maybe find a gym somewhere that has, you know, just a month-to-month contract so you can get your runs done on the treadmill, or consider purchasing one for yourself. You know, there's plenty of them on Amazon that aren't too bad, or you can even get them from Home Depot, kind of do it on a payment plan, whatever is going to be best for you. But remember, not worth it to risk your health. So I know we all hate the treadmill, but sometimes it's just the safest option. If you are going to go out on a run, make sure you let somebody know. I personally think you should do this anytime you go on a run, but especially if you're going to try to go out and run in the heat. That way you can have somebody kind of, you know, keeping a sense in the back of their mind of when you should be back, in case you do for some reason have heat stroke, you get really dehydrated, or you have some kind of emergency like that. Make sure that you're taking into account on these runs how you're actually feeling. If you feel dizzy, if you're not sweating at all, or if you're starting to get chills, you really should stop, slow down, maybe even call somebody. So these are all signs that you could be overheating or dehydrating. We do not want that. It's better to take slower and healthier, safer runs at the beginning of our training especially, because, you know, we don't want to burn ourselves out first thing. We want to be healthy, we want to be happy, we're going to be dopey, and the only way we're going to do that is if we're taking care of ourselves. So this means looking at how you feel. Also, right now at the very beginning, you don't need to be sprinting, you don't need to be doing, you know, 8-minute miles. Not crucial. If you are, you do you, girl. I am so proud. I am jealous because that is definitely not me. But remember, with the heat, you're going to be running slower, and it's smarter to run slower in the heat. You don't want your body temperature getting too high and causing you to overheat. Remember, we're trying to be healthy, trying to be happy, and if we're, you know, falling over on the side of the road because we're dehydrated and we're too hot. So hopefully this kind of helped you a little bit. Just be safe when you're out there. So proud of you. You keep getting it, and I'll check in with you guys when we go for the third run, 3-mile run of the week, probably on Saturday or Sunday of this week. Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Alright, and just like that, week 1 of Dopey training is complete. Just finished my 3-mile run of the week. It was also my 3rd run of the week. And you know, it's kind of funny because I just talked about the importance of not running in too much heat, but the heat was not my main concern this morning. My main concern is we had a bear in our yard last night, and I thought he was gonna come get me when I was running down the driveway. But I made it, it's okay. Definitely is hard to wake up this early and get out this early. I know back towards, you know, the last part of my run, I was feeling great though because endorphins. And I was just running home to my coffee. This 3rd run, we maintained about a 12-minute, 8-second mile. So, you know, we've got room for improvement, but we've got time. We've got time. If you like this, if you want to check out more, if you want us to go on this running journey together and hold one another accountable, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. I hope that every mile is magic. Hope your runs are going fantastic. See you guys next time. Bye.